right as you're lifting the tail.
Okay.
So.
26, 2.19er, altimeter 3004. ILS approaching you, landing and departing runway 15. Advisors contact you, latest information November.
I'm like the worst at listening to the weather, and I'll know everything about it, but then I forget what the actual alphabetic thing is. Alrighty.
November, right?
November, yeah, if you help me remember that.
Got you.
Alright, we are warm enough, so just real quick watch your legs. I'm going to do a quick controls check.
Okay.
So sticks come in left, we've got our left aileron goes up, right goes down, that's correct. Right goes up, left goes down, forward, tail deflects down, that's correct, back, tail deflects back, and we're going to check our 4 corners, make sure there's no hangups. I don't feel anything, you ready to roll?
Sounds good.
Alright, we'll give her some juice. Usually it takes a lot to get 5,300 pounds rolling. And as we turn this corner, we cut the power so we don't blast our own hanger.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright, tails off the hanger. So when I S-turn, basically what we do is, I'm going to go to the right side of the taxiway and put my left landing gear on the center line, and I'm going to look out of the left side of the plane. So right now we can see out of the left. Now I'm going to come back to the left, transition my head to the right, and I'm going to put my right landing gear on the center line. And literally you just do that all the way down. So taxiing a tail dragger takes about twice as long as, you know, some of the nose gear airplanes.
Gotcha.
Kissimmee Tower, Texan 2 is out of Warwards with November, Southwest departure.
Texan 2, continue on runway 15, taxi via Charlie Delta.
Charlie Delta down to 15, Texan 2. On your right, there's some P-51s. That's Stallion 51, that's their maintenance hangar there. And then on your right, not in the middle hangar, but the far one, you'll see about 2 or 3 more P-51s. And some L-39, so kind of a lot of cool trainer aircraft in there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all the P-51s are dual cockpit, so we've got multi-controls in all of them.
This is one busy airport.
It is, yeah, for being like a smaller class Delta, it's pretty busy. And we've got a really good mix of stuff. You know, you've got private jets coming in, you've got the warbirds in this corner. We've got a lot of flight schools, so a lot of smaller aircraft coming in and out. Alright, so we're just going to go in the run-up area over here. So to turn this airplane around tight, you have to unlock the tail wheel. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to roll toward the corner that I want to turn around in. And of course, being a tail dragger, you got to keep in mind that you've got a tail, so you don't want to flip it around into the grass, right?
Right.
So we're just going to roll toward this far corner. I'm going to neutralize my rudders. Once they're neutral, I'm going to shove the stick all the way forward, tap my brake, and here's the unlock. You see how now I can turn tight?
Yeah.
And I'm going to give her a little power so it stops turning, and I'm going to go a little opposite rudder. And that way the airplane straightens out, so you don't want to do a run-up with the tail wheel crooked.
Okay. Wow.
Just like you do with your nose gear, right? You straighten out the nose wheel before you do your run-up. Okay, 1600 RPM, stick is back, toes are on the brakes. And we're going to cycle the propeller. And what we're looking for is a decrease in RPM, increase in manifold pressure, and a fluctuation in oil pressure. So there's the first one. We got a decrease and increase and a fluctuation. I'm going to shove it back up. And the thing I'm pulling back is this little black knob on the throttle column. You see that?
Yeah.
There's a decrease, increase, fluctuation. That's good. That's number 2. And we'll do one more. There's the decrease, increase, fluctuation, back up. So that's cycling nice warm oil through the propeller, which is good. I'm going to come up to 2,000 RPM now. This is where you really got to hold the brakes. We're going to check the mags. Slight drop, back to both. 1, 2. Slight drop, nice and smooth, back to both. Mixture. We're going to pull out till we get a slight drop. There she goes, back up and throttle. Nice and slow to idle. And in these big radials, you don't want to slam the power back, and you also don't want to slam the power forward. So you're always just really nice and slow
Okay.
on it. Big engine, a lot of horsepower. You don't want to do anything too quick. We're going to come back up to about 900 RPM. Nice and smooth. Okay. That all went well. We're going to do a left to right check in the cockpit. So we're going to check our hydraulics.
Okay.
Got 1,000 pounds of pressure in the system. Flaps are in the up position. Landing gear handle is down. Trims are set for takeoff. We got 11 o'clock on the elevator and 2 o'clock on the rudder. That's correct. Fuel tank is on the right, which is full. Mixture and prop are both forward. Bags are on both. Altimeter is set 3004. We're going to put tower up on standby on the radio. Primer's in and locked. How do your seatbelts feel, Scott? You comfy?
Feeling good.
Cool. Alright. So when we first take off, it's going to be a little loud in the cockpit, but when I do the first power reduction, you'll be able to hear a lot better.
Okay.
Alright, coming left, watch those legs. Pull left, pull right, forward, back, four corners. Alright, I'm ready if you are.
Ready to go.
Oh.
Real quick, you said we'll be doing all positive G's. My
5424, 55.
Yeah, all positive G's, correct.
So it won't be falling out.
No, definitely not.
Good to hear.
No. Yeah, no falling out, right?
I mean my phone, just my phone.
Oh, yeah, no.
Drake 6 Foxtrot, Sierra, very good. Follow that traffic. You're number 2 for the runway now. Runway 15, clear touch and go.
Number 2, following the traffic, 836, Foxtrot, Sierra.
This is 5432 Golf, make right traffic, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Right traffic, 115, clear for takeoff, 32 Golf.
Tower, Texan 2 is holding short in sequence 15.
Texan 2, Kissimmee Tower, hold short, runway 15, number 2 for departure.
Holding short, number 2 for departure, Texan 2.
Cessna
Well, anytime you
3543
stop in
Golf,
this
runway 15,
airplane, you want to
fly
stop on a
runway
45, you know, because if you and I stop directly behind him, we're not going to be able to see, you know, if he's rolling or not or whatever, so
Okay.
always stop on a 45 and the old high nose. And when he clears us, you can put that canopy on that last notch. But it looks like we got 2 airplanes on final still coming in, so we're probably going to be sitting here for another couple minutes. What's neat about this plane is it's a big old radio, but it's so big and so airy that it actually does not overheat. Like, it's really hard to make this airplane overheat.
That's good.
Yeah, whereas like something like that P-40 that's in the hangar, if you don't literally start up, taxi out, and like basically be taking off, it overheats very, very quickly because it's got a real tight cow.
Number 2, for Juliet, missile downwind, runway 15.
So 3674 Juliet, thank you. Number 2 for the runway, following set traffic, heading to your right on the mile, final, the evidence.
Where's the radios at in there?
You don't have enough. I have only one back here.
Correction, that's
So
a
it
Cherokee
made
traffic on a mile
it
final.
hard to steal. So if you try to steal it from the front seat,
I have
you're
an
not
attack
gonna
number 2, for Juliet. 2039 midfield. 5524 Alpha, going to turn left on
Just to give you a little history of this plane, this particular
Expedite to Bravo, please.
1945.
Expedite, turn left at Bravo.
So a little bit later in the war, just saw a little bit of training out in California. So
Thank you. Contact
one of the younger girls.
Contact to point 7, 5524 Alpha.
Wow.
I did my
Cessna
instrument
3674
training in that
Juliet,
airplane
you're
right
following
there.
traffic
I was going
directly.
to ask what,
Correction,
where'd you
for
learn to
Cessna
fly?
5432
Yeah, so
Golf, you're
I
following
got my
set traffic
private
directly, heading
at
train
this
base,
flight
the
school, the
evidence.
one that you're flying
do,
out of
thank
in
you, thank you,
Tabria.
32 Golf,
And then I
thank
did
you.
my
Follow that
instrument
traffic,
with
runway
that
15,
flight
clear
school
to
that's flying in
I'll
front of
follow
us
traffic
right now.
runway at
He has a bunch of
1, take it off.
Cherokees. There's a Part 61.
Oh,
And then I went back to this flight school for my commercial, which I got in this
Cessna
Tabria as well.
3543
And then I
Golf,
did
turn
my
left and
CFI
turn right
initial
heading
in this
270,
Tabria,
contact
and
Orlando
then,
departure.
Right, 270
started
departure,
flying the
close
Texan,
up your
went
day.
and did my
Texan 2 without delay, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
C. Was that for Texan 2?
Texan 2 without delay, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
No delay, clear for takeoff on 5, Texan 2. Alright, go ahead and put that canopy on that last notch.
And Tower 2039, should we continue downwind?
Says 20839, do you have traffic in sight?
I'm
Leave the traffic on
because
final
there's
in
someone on
sight.
final.
The Cessna 2039.
Alright, everything.
Hey, 39, start your base turn, runway 15, clear touch and go.
Clear touch to go. 20839 on runway 15. Hey, Tower, got the 6 Mike Bravo's up for Gatorland.
6 Mike Bravo, roger.
Landing gear's coming up.
Texan 2, traffic ahead of you is turning right cross when you have it in sight.
I'll look in for traffic. Texan 2, I'll continue on straight out.
Roger.
Insight, Texan 2.
Texan 2, behind that traffic, right turn off the roof.
Behind the traffic, right turn out, Texan 2. So, even though she's a big girl, she gets off the ground pretty quick, right?
Tower 120 Alpha holding short 15, that's off.
We're gonna turn out behind.
That's 120 Alpha, roger.
Oh, the clouds are looking way better than they did when I was out here with that other guy. I think we're gonna be able to get up, no problem. Okay, so on our climb out, Scott, I want you to give me little S turns. So what that means is you're gonna go to the left, look out of the right side of the
And make right traffic.
and look out of the right side. So just
Taking the
nice
tower,
and easy
mid
back
to
and
right,
forth so you can
downwind,
see what's off your nose.
836
Does that make
Foxtrot.
sense? And we're gonna...
Jerry 6 Foxtrot, Sierra, thanks. Number 3 for the runway, you're following Cessna traffic ahead and to your right on the base turning final.
When you're ready, why don't you
follow
take
the traffic,
over,
836
put your
Foxtrot here.
feet on the pedals,
Mr. 120 Sierra Alpha, Kissimmee Tower, out here.
I think you guys got that clear for takeoff.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead and if you'd like to fly, you're welcome to take over. So when you're ready, your aircraft.
Alright,
Your aircraft. So 100 miles an hour, keep that airspeed and just keep climbing this direction. And you'll find it's a very light airplane, like it's real light on the controls.
Established on RNAV 15, touch and go, departure 270.
Cherokee 36 Foxtrot, Sierra traffic, you're following is off your right wing.
Gentlemen, status 6 Foxtrot.
6 Foxtrot, Sierra, when you start your base turn, follow that traffic, runway 15, clear touch and go.
Turning base, clear touch and go.
There you go, just give yourself really
Just 3-2 Golf traffic, you're following over the threshold, runway 15, clear touch and go. Correction, clear to wing.
Redland, thank you, 115, I can see the traffic. 3 to go.
I'm gonna
Very
switch
good.
off this radio station, one sec. Texan 2, can we do a frequency change?
Texan 2, doesn't appear to be any traffic west of your position, frequency change approved.
Alright, say it a bit, Texan 2.
Alright. Cherokee 562, 526,
now I can hear.
Yeah. Now we'll hear a little better. Alright, good job. So go ahead and just continue climbing out this way. We'll go up to right below the clouds. So level off below the clouds, we'll get into the higher airspace, and then we'll decide where we're going to shoot up in a hole.
Okay.
And just kind of get used to the airplane on the way up. Like you're welcome to do some, like I said, the little S turns. So little to the right, little to the left, get a feel for your stick and rudder. And you do have your inclinometer up there, so you've got a ball right there in the middle that you want to keep in the center when you're doing your turns. There you go. And nice and easy with that rudder. It's a really, really touchy plane, so it doesn't take a lot. Nice, so we'll level off just below those clouds here, so go ahead and let your nose just come down to right below the cloud level, and we'll hold this until we get into the higher airspace, and then we'll continue up.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we have to step ourselves up underneath the Bravo, which I'm sure you've studied about. Good job, good level off.
Alright, trim out.
Looking really good. So, we'll continue out this direction for probably about another 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll start looking for some holes to shoot up into.
Okay.
Good. Stay just underneath the clouds. Good. Alright, so that nice kind of big hole at about your, I don't know, your 11 o'clock. Go ahead and shoot for that. So just go ahead and start climbing toward that big hole right there. That's a good heading. Beautiful. And we'll climb at 110, so go ahead and pitch up a little more. There you go. Good, and this, once you get there, just relax a little and kind of let her, yeah, perfect. Let her continue climbing. Good job. So where we're heading is off your left right now, Scott, there's a big lake. You see that really big lake there? We're going to stay to the right of that lake. So go ahead and head down the right shoreline of that lake. So we'll stay on this westerly side. Right about there is a great heading. And go ahead and just keep climbing. And we're going to go out to our practice area. Nice work. And what we'll do is we'll climb up to 5,800, so we got about another 1,000 feet to go. Right on the airspeed, good job. Give you a little more power. So as you're climbing in an airplane with a constant speed prop, you're just constantly pushing your throttle so that it holds the manifold pressure setting you want. And you keep the prop where it's at. You don't have to adjust that once you have it set. Alright, almost to 58. Once you're there, go ahead and just level off. Good. Excellent. We'll keep the power up so that we get out there faster. So just hold that 58. We'll continue on this heading at this altitude. It's perfect.
Should I be using the trim?
Yeah, you can use your trim. So we've got that elevator trim there. Go ahead and set it, forward or back. Whatever feels good. So watch that climb. We want to stay below 6,000. So nose down a little. There you go.
That
And
feels good.
it's very effective. Yeah, just set it to where it feels good to you. Like you said, about 12 o'clock or so it looks like. Alright, nice. Alright, we're just passing over the last line of airspace, so go ahead and nose up, and let's do our last climb. So go ahead and nose up, let's climb up to 6,500, that'll be our last climb. Good. And on your way up, give me some clearing turns. So a nice easy left turn. And we're looking for traffic while we do that. So go ahead and just be looking around while you're giving that nice little left turn. And we'll do the same thing to the right. The only traffic that I have on my little screen back here is he's ahead of us off our nose. Probably at the north end of the lake, that's off our nose. So we'll be on the lookout for him. He's a little lower than us. I'm going to set our mixture. Alright, I'm going to pull back some power. So anytime we're doing power reductions in a constant speed, you want to do throttle first, which is manifold pressure, and propeller second. So I did throttle, which was the MAN, the MAN on the instrument, and then RPM, which is propeller. Okay, so we are trimmed up. We have our mixture set. When you're ready, Scott, let's do a steep turn. So when you're ready, let's do about a 45-degree bank angle, and go ahead and hold 6,500. And I want you just to turn it on around, just like you've been doing in your Cessna. And whenever you're ready, go for it. And you can look outside of the airplane for 45 degrees, because you obviously don't have an attitude indicator, right? All right, you ready?
Ready.
Go for it. So 45 degrees, good. Looking outside of the plane. Awesome, hold it. And then just enough back pressure to hold that altitude, but not too much so that you don't climb. Good, keep that bank angle in, so keep that 45 and keep it turning. Good job. Nice. It's kind of fun to fly airplanes that are all visual, you know, because you don't have an attitude indicator. You are climbing a little, so just relax a little back pressure. Let the stick just go a little forward rather than back. And go ahead and tighten up your bank a little bit. There you go. Excellent, nice job. Keep it coming. We'll come all the way back around to the original heading we had. Excellent, keep that turn coming at about another 90 degrees, so kind of what's off your wing, maybe just shy of that. Very nice. And when you're ready, go to roll out. Excellent job. Stayed within 100 feet. Nice work. Very good. All right, we're going to try some wing over. So wing over is a climbing and descending 180-degree turn. Follow me through on one, and then it's your turn. So I got the airplane. Follow me through, though. You're welcome to keep your hands on the controls. I'm going to put the nose down about 150. I'm going to pull up nice and easy. We're going to start turning left, so I'm giving a little left rudder, left stick. And we're going to float the airplane over the top. You see how it's about 90 and 90, so 90 degrees to the ground, 90 degrees for the nose. On this back side, we're starting to let the airplane accelerate again. Down to about 150. And here comes the pull. Tighten up again. And we're going to go right rudder, right stick. And just float it over the top again. Nice and easy. We're looking for our rollout point, so we're looking through the canopy. It's nice big canopy, so plenty of stuff to look at. And roll in the wings level, and back to our original heading and altitude. Your turn. Would you like to try that?
Do it.
All right, go for it. So about 150 on the speed, which you're already there, so go ahead and nose up. Good. A little left rudder, left stick, nice and easy. Good. Stick and rudder in the direction of the turn. Let the nose kind of start to drop a little. There you go, good. So remember, just like any airplane, you don't want to let the nose get really high and be slow, right? Because that could become a spin or a stall. All right, level the wings. Level the wings, good. Let the airplane accelerate again, and let's go back to the right. So nose up. Nose up a little more, nose up. Good. Nice, Scott. Nose up a little more. And just easy on the way over. You just want to float it over. Beautiful. Nice job. Looking for your rollout. So look out and away from the airplane, level the wings, and add a little back pressure. So we're looking for our rollout, add a little back pressure, and level the wings. Excellent. Back on our altitude, just about back on our heading. Very nice job. So that's a wing over, okay? Nice and easy. Really nice maneuver. Let's, you want to turn upside down?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to show you an aileron roll, okay? I have the airplane, but again, you're welcome to follow me through. What we're going to do is we're going to dive for 160, 160. We're gonna pitch the nose 30 degrees up. We're gonna neutralize, and I'm gonna do full left stick. The airplane's gonna roll all the way upside down, and we're gonna come back to the top, okay? All right, so we're looking for 160, and ready, tighten your stomach. So we're gonna pull up, we're gonna neutralize, full left stick, a little bit of rudder and a little back pressure, and there we are back at our heading and our altitude. How did that feel on your stomach? You doing okay?
Yeah, feeling good.
Cool, you want to try your own?
Yeah.
Okay, you got the airplane, so
I do.
the feet on the rudder, hand on the stick. And remember, all it is dive to 160, pitch the nose up, neutralize, and then full left stick, okay?
Okay.
Don't push or pull when you're upside down. Just leave the stick full to the left.
Okay.
Okay, go for it. All you.
Going to 160.
160, yep. Good, nose up. More nose up, more nose up, more nose up. Good, neutralize, roll, full left stick, all the way to your leg, Scott, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way leg. Don't do anything with the rudder, don't do anything with the rudder.
Okay.
Yeah, the rudder you don't have to worry about, it's all stick, all stick.
Okay.
So the thing you have to watch out for with the rudder is you could side load, right? So you don't want to do anything with your feet when you're upside down like that.
Okay.
Okay, let's do one more, and this time I want you to just be all stick, okay? Full left stick all the way to your leg, okay?
Alright.
Alright, all you got the airplane, go ahead and nice easy dive to 160, 160. Yep, 160. Good. Alright, nose up. More. Stop. Full stick. Stick all the way to your leg. Just stick. There you go. Hold it. Good. Back pressure. Woo! Much better. Excellent. So you feel how you did it side load it, and the airplane was a lot happier, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. Very nice job. Go ahead and climb up. So nose up. We are going to do a loop. How's your stomach feeling, by the way? Doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to do a loop. So follow me through on one, and then all you. So I have the controls. We're going to do a loop on a southerly heading. So we're going to come back out on the same heading. Don't worry about looking for a compass. I don't think you have one up there that works.
Been looking for that thing.
Yeah, good luck. Alright, 180. So this one you do want to tighten your stomach up pretty good. Alright, ready, and tighten your stomach. Here comes the pull. Coming over the top, we just kind of relax a little bit. Take a deep breath. And here we come on the backside. We're going to start pulling again. Tighten up. And that is a loop.
Ow.
How did that feel on everything? You feel okay?
Yeah, I feel alright. Might take a second.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a little breather, and you're welcome to take back over on the controls.
Alright.
Go ahead and let's do a right turn, because the off to the left is restricted space.
Alright.
And let's climb back up to 6,500, and we'll try a loop from there. Once you're feeling good. And again, if you're not feeling great, we can stay down here with the clouds and just kind of do some turns around the clouds, and like, I like to call it fighter pilot, so like just play fighter pilot. You kind of zoom around the clouds. Yeah, much better on that second aileron roll. Beautiful job. What were you about to say? I interrupted you.
I was just gonna say, had a good heading, right?
Yeah, this is a great heading. Yep. Yeah, your timing for coming out here is a lot better than what my student and I had this morning. It was not good earlier. The clouds they definitely are breaking up more now.
And the loop's a little tougher than,
Say that last part again, Scott?
and the loop's a little tougher than.
Alright, the intercom is breaking up a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2. Go ahead and just make sure that mic is like really pressed up on your lips and talk loud.
Check.
Yeah, there you go. So what did you say?
I was just saying that loop is a lot rougher than the roll.
Yeah. You want to, yeah, the loop and the roll, you're welcome to do either of those. You can string them together too if you want to. Whatever you'd like. You just let me know what you want to do and we'll go into it. I'll talk you through it.
I'll do a loop.
You'll do a loop? Okay, cool. So let's do, how about a heading to your right? You see how the clouds are a little bit open?
Yeah.
Go to give me a right turn. And while you're turning, go ahead and let the airplane start to kind of come down a little bit. So we'll start building up some speed. So remember, it's 180, and we pull. And then we're going to get all the way over the top. Do not push the airplane when we're upside down. No forward pressure. It's just relax, okay?
Yeah.
Airplane will come back down the other way. And you really don't need any rudder for the loop either. It's all elevator.
Okay.
All right, so dive for 180, 180. Good, keep it coming. Almost there. All right, start your pull. Good, more pull. More pull, good. You want to get the airplane, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. You want to get the airplane over the loop, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Little stall. That's okay. Let it come over the top. Good. Now start an easy pull on this side. Nice. Beautiful. Right back on the other side. Excellent job. So, as you can see, it's just as susceptible to a stall as any other airplane, right?
Yeah.
So that was not bad at all. Good job. Before we head back in, do you want to try either another loop or roll or wing over, steep turn, whatever you want? We got a couple minutes left.
How about we do one more roll?
One more roll? Yeah, absolutely. Pick a heading. Whatever looks good. Maybe off your right, or you could turn all the way around if you want.
Yeah, we can do the right.
Okay, so go ahead and turn to the right. And once you're on that heading, you're going to dive to 160, 160. Yeah, rolls are fun. They're one of my favorites. So remember, pitch up 30 degrees, stop, full left stick, and just hold the stick until you go all the way around, okay?
All right.
All right, all you, 160. Good, nose up. More nose up, more nose up. Keep pulling, Scott. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Keep pulling. Neutralize, roll, full left stick. All the way, all the way, all the way. Yes. Woo! All the way, yeah! And come back on the other side, and a little back pressure. That was beautiful. Awesome, awesome roll.
So you're not supposed to lose that much altitude?
No, you did great. That was awesome. So, yeah, if you do lose altitude, it's just because it was a little slower.
Okay.
But otherwise, not bad. Okay, let's give me a right turn. We're gonna get below the, well, we'll kind of shoot for a hole in the 6,000 foot space. So 55 is fine. Go ahead and stay at this altitude. But keep turning right. We're gonna turn over the top of those clouds. Good. This is where we get to pretend like we're in, you know, A-10s and stuff. Nice, keep that turn coming. Good, keep turning right. We're going to turn all the way around this cloud.
Okay.
Excellent. And what I want you to do, Scott, is dip below these clouds that are off your nose a little ways away. So what you can do is shoot the gap to the right. You see that hole at about your 1 o'clock?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and shoot that gap and just get just below the clouds. Yeah, take your time. So you can take your time with the descent.
Okay.
Off your right is fine. You don't have to go under those clouds. Go ahead and go off to the right. But don't go any faster, so kind of let the airplane slow down just a little bit. And we'll get just underneath these clouds off your right. There you go. Good job. Yeah, it looks like a nice hole right off your nose to the right there. That's perfect. And you could hold for 1,000 or whatever the clouds allow you to hold, go ahead and hold that.
Okay.
If you have to go to 35 though, you know, go to whatever the clouds make you do.
Okay.
And of course, when you come underneath the clouds, always think about turbulence, right? You might hit turbulence, so you want to not be in the yellow arc by then.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to listen to the weather.
Under broken. Temperature 26, 2.19er, altimeter 3004. ILS approaching you, landing and departing runway 15. Advise us contact your latest information November.
November, okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Send me airport information November, 17560 weather. Wind 170 at 13, visibility 1.
Alright, same as what we went out with. You see that sand pit off your nose, Scott? It's like off at about your 1230.
Charlie Whiskey, 10 miles to the west
One more time.
That sand pit, it's like a white watery sand pit off your nose. Yeah, go ahead and head for that.
Okay.
And hold whatever altitude those clouds let you hold. So like right here, don't go any lower. Try to hold the 32.
Cessna 121 Charlie Whiskey, report 2 miles northwest of the field for a right base.
So I was really stupid going out. The reason I had the radio turned up so loud is I actually had my helmet turned down.
Okay.
Sorry about blasting your ears. You're probably like, damn, this girl is deaf.
It's all good.
Yeah. No, I'm glad I figured that out because I was having a really hard time hearing tower. Excellent job. What do you think of the airplane? You like it?
This is incredible.
Yeah, isn't it cool? It's so neat to have an airplane too that's still so well received and like well supported.
Oh yeah.
If you buy a T6, you absolutely would be able to find parts for it. You know, there's still lots of stuff out there for it.
Yeah, this. I mean, I'm so excited to get to go fly this for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you're gonna have such a blast. Pacific Power, Texan 2 is headed to the southwest with November. Alright, never mind.
Texan 2, Sweet Tower, report the initial runway 15, plan a midfield right brake.
Report the initial for 15, planning a right brake, Texan 2. Okay, so, off your right-hand side, about your, again, I'm going to keep referencing 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30, that is the airport. So, why don't you start a nice, easy right turn, and go ahead and start very slowly descending to 2,000. You can absolutely take your time, so don't push it over hard, just a nice, easy descent. And I'll have you keep turning until we're going to be just north of the airport. So go ahead and continue a little bit more right turn. Right now it's in the shadow of a cloud, so it's really hard to see it.
Okay.